Hello everyone, welcome back. Venom Let There Be Carnage is getting ready for release next week, but there's another actor I would like to talk about today. Not Tom Hardy, but Topher Grace. Topher Grace gets a lot of criticism for his performance in Spider-Man 3 as Eddie Brock Venom. That criticism is outrageous. I don't think it's necessary. You know why? Topher Grace really wasn't bad as Eddie Brock Venom. We all expected the Eddie Brock Venom that we knew in the comics and the cartoon series. We all know that Eddie Brock Venom well, and Topher Grace didn't play that. What we did get was a very silly Eddie Brock Venom. And here's the problem with fans. They waited until Spider-Man 3 to start complaining that Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movies were too silly. And that's outrageous. Why wait until the third movie? The first two movies were silly. The first Spider-Man movie from Sam Raimi was silly. The second Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie was silly. And boy, Spider-Man 2, people really went over the top in praising Spider-Man 2. Critics loved it, fans loved it. The American Film Institute nominated it for their list of 100 years, 100 movies, 10th anniversary edition. And I'm thinking, whoa. It was just as silly as the first Spider-Man movie. Sort of like Adam West's Batman. They were funny, they had a lot of silliness to them, and they were just fun. Topher Grace played a silly, quirky Eddie Brock Venom that fit right into Sam Raimi's silly Spider-Man movies, if you know what I'm talking about. Topher Grace actually put on muscle to play the role. Gotta give him credit for that. It was the least silly of the Spider-Man trilogy. Wouldn't you agree, now that you think about it a little more? Sam Raimi went on to disown Spider-Man 3. And I say, come on, Sam Raimi. You started it with those first two movies. Take credit for it. Besides, Spider-Man 3 was the most enjoyable of those three movies. I don't think the serious Eddie Brock Venom that we know from the comics and cartoon series would have fit into Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movies. Topher Grace's silly Eddie Brock Venom persona really fit well into that movie. And we should really give Topher Grace more credit for that, shall we? Shall we? Are you there? Do you agree with me? You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts! Let's get nuts! You know, I haven't screamed in a while. I should practice my screaming more often. What did you think of Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock Venom, for that matter? He did a good job, didn't he? He was more like the comic persona of Eddie Brock Venom we all know. Not exactly like that, but more like that. Did you like the Venom movie? I barely remember it. I think a lot of fans overhyped it and then overpraised it. But maybe I'll revisit it before we see Venom Let There Be Carnage. Maybe it's better than I remember. Are more people admitting that they like The Amazing Spider-Man 2? Well, share your thoughts in the comments section. Like and share the video if you enjoyed, and if you haven't already, subscribe for more videos. Hit the bell if you want notifications. I am creating for you. Have a great week and a great life, and always love yourself for who you are. Godspeed.